Lyman Beecher was born in 1775, 7 months after the Battle of Lexington and Concord, to a blacksmith family in New Haven, Connecticut.
His mother died soon after birth, and Beecher lived his early years working as a farmer with his uncle.
At age 18, he began studying at Yale College. At age 24, he was ordained into a Presbyterian church, and 11 years later, he became a minister at a town church in Litchfield, Connecticut.
Lyman Beecher became a well-known orator for his powerful speeches on temperance and towards more conservative views of the church. He also believed that Catholicism was a threat to America and the West.
He described intemperance as the sin of our land, and, with our boundless prosperity, is coming upon us like a flood, and if anything shall defeat the hopes of this world, which hang upon our experiment of civility, it is that river of fire which is rolling through the land, destroying the vital air and extending our atmosphere of death.
On February 13, 1826, Lyman Beecher founded the American Temperance Society with Justin Edwards. The American Temperance Society grew out of the American Benevolent Society, which forbid more than alcohol consumption, but also prostitution, adultery, and much more. He was driven by his strong religious beliefs.
At first, the members of the American Temperance Society only abstained from spirits, which they believed to be the worst kind of alcohol. They also funded speakers and wrote pamphlets advertising temperance.
The society grew fast, gaining 170,000 members in its first 5 years, and getting up to 1.5 million members upon its 10th year.
In 1836, the Temperance Society became the Temperance Union, which pushed for total sobriety instead of just limitation.
The temperance movement also contributed, in minor ways, to women's rights, and also the abolition of slavery, along with temperance, as they saw this as the perfection of society.
While it is important to note that Beecher supported the end of slavery, he was unarguably racist and even refused to admit African American students to his classes at Lane Theological Seminary, while also believing Christianizing Africa as a key to civility.
The Temperance Society capitalized on the reform movements of the mid-1800s. The ideas formed from this organization would later go on to form the 18th Amendment and Prohibition.
As for Lyman Beecher, he would end up raising 9 kids, one of which would go on to write Uncle Tom's Cabin. On January 10th, 1863, Lyman Beecher died.